We are live. To unmute the game. Might not be able to finish the rest of it today, but it should get. Actually, I can probably do 4 in one stream. I will do a little bit of gambling at the end of stream. I have to find it, man. There it is.
It is true. I have held back many important details concerning matters like the nature of Felicienne and Brum's relationship, and Professor Roseau's true intentions. But I believe it is not my place to disclose such things. People deserve to discover these things on their own.
More interested in the part involving Matilda.
Of course. And why not? My Matilda. Such a lovely, radiant girl. She has inherited my strength and added to it a vitality of her own. Those who speak with her often leave smiling. As for her future, I cannot share it with you here. But I can assure you, her path is one worth looking forward to.
Now we can get into the story. Paris is a dream unto itself. That dream is ending. Moment of revelation. She runs to the endless fight, unknowing what she's searching for, nor where the path will end.
Streams of fate. But how can I find them? Dowsing might be a little on the nose. Zut! She was just steps away from me when I was in the car.
Her steps grow heavy, but she doesn't stop until Pavement appears before her.
What?
Inception. A city pierces the clouds, mirrored in the sky. People and beasts alike atop to stare at the mirrored double above her.
How spectacular. If this isn't a miracle, then I must ask, what else could possibly qualify as one? Let dusty historians scoff and rivals sneer, but there are none who would dare scorn this timeless, flawless vision of Parisian beauty across the ages. Who from this lofty perch would deny this is the truest form of Paris? The Palace of Optics, the Eiffel Tower, the Arc de Triomphe, Notre Dame, the Luxor Obelisk, the Lutetia Arena, the medieval quarters. Each piece woven together in perfect harmony. As I've said, thought shapes reality. This Paris, born from collective imagination, is Paris at its most
We are upside
true
down.
and most real. Only when it fully descends shall we finally possess a real world. A life worth living.
Being forced into Inception. One embraces the sky, one holds the key to the ritual, the last remains silent.
Monsieur anger over me like this, Roseau. And you, madame? Did you foresee this? The fate of Paris now rests in my hands, and yet I remain myself. What a pity it must be for you. No more tricks? What lies below shall reflect what lies above. So, this is what will befall Paris?
She reaches toward Filcy, but her hand passes straight.
I can't touch her.
She tries everything, attacking, casting arcane skills, pinching her own arm till a flash of white swallows her entirely. That accent.
You have returned.
Back in the car.
What?
And she blinks. She's back inside the taxi.
How am I back in here?
You failed to take back your body. So long as you return here, though, there is still a chance.
I found Felicienne. I was right next to her. But I couldn't reach her no matter how I tried.
Then give up, and accept this as your final resting place.
No, I won't sit here and do nothing. I will destroy that diamond. I must, for Celia. But how am I supposed to reach Felicienne? Wait, I don't really need to reach her, do I?
She snaps upright, remembering.
Madame Boinish, you said before that the stream of my fate merged with Felicienne's. So, in a sense, she and I are always together, n'est-ce pas?
Her fingers brush the dragon's spine in her pocket. Smooth cut, the limp tail tip.
Then I don't need to find her, nor even find myself. Because she is me, and I am her.
Right?
You have begun to understand. She only had the means to claim your body because your spirits are closely intertwined.
French language jump scare.
Any impact to your body affects both souls, though the weaker of the two spirits often cannot endure the strain.
Often, but not never, no? So even you can't see what comes next. You don't know whether Felicienne or I will win this fight.
She locks eyes with the impartial diviner, and then she sees it, the flaw, the crack in the... Veil meets her gaze. For once, real fires flicker in the crystalline eyes.
The currents of fate will bend to your actions. You will steer its course rather than be swept away. You have never once yielded before destiny, and that is precisely why I have followed you from the beginning.
It no longer looks detached and polished, no longer like a crystal reflecting every light but her own. The diviner finally descends to the world as it is.
It is as you say. I do not know if you will emerge victorious in this final trial. Will you carry this through for me?
Do you even need to ask?
The fragments in her hand pulse in time with her heartbeat.
Alors, Felicienne, time for you to experience the Tavernier family curse.
The marvelous little dragon pokes its head from her pocket, sparks flaring from its nostrils.
If our fates are truly intertwined, then this curse must bind your soul as well as mine. And in true Tavernier fashion, your end will come, just as you lay hands on the treasure you desire most.
The ritual proceeds moment by moment as the Paris above begins drawing closer to the ground. The twin Eiffel Towers nearing collision. Unnatural lighting in brightly from the diamond, drawing the two worlds together.
Incroyable, Felicien. Just a little longer and Paris as it should be, born from the collective unconscious, will descend into reality.
I really do not like that portrait. She deserves. I mean, to be fair, I'm pretty sure I've lost like a decent amount from people just seeing my streams and not realizing that it's still me.
C'est true, Barry. Not like the garbage heap below us.
I'm also just really bad at marketing myself, but... A bullet grazes the diamond. Felicien instinctively shields it with her hand. The mirrored city above begins to fade.
Celia? How did you get here? How are you still alive?
Professor's assistant stands with a gun aimed at him, but her outline wavers, ghost-like, just like the reflection above them.
Adele called out to me.
Fascinating. Truly fascinating. Your soul should have been erased by Felicien. I must thank you once again, my most brilliant student. Your existence confirms another of my theories.
Can we just kill him already?
The depths of myth promises more than just resurrection, but an end to death itself.
A friend of Adele's? No doubt you're as tactless as she was.
You intend to stop me? Be my guest.
She lifts the diamond to her chest, right before her heart.
Go on. You should be grateful I've given you the opportunity. Whether you hit me or the diamond, you'll stop the ritual. Go on.
You really think threatening Adele's body will intimidate me? It won't work.
Her hand trembles. She fears missing the shot, or worse, hitting true.
Yet, is that hesitation I see? Think about what our chère Adele would say at a time like this. Pull the trigger. Sounds like her, n'est-ce pas?
Shut up! Shut up!
My, have I said something wrong? Or perhaps you don't know Adele as well as you thought. Here, let me show you in a more vivid manner.
The woman habiting Adele's body tilts her head with one hand, as if shaking loose her thoughts.
Don't worry about me. Just shoot. Take us both out. It's what you have to do. It's the only way to break my family curse. You have to end the adventure with my death. To fall at the height of a brilliant journey. That's better than fading into some bleak, ordinary end, no? No, Celia. You don't need to do this. I'll end this myself.
An unexpected line is delivered in the clumsy play, sending both the actress and her audience. At that moment, the sleeping dragon awakens in her pocket.
Ah! You irritating little lizard! How dare you harm your own master! Damn you, Adele! You and your wretched pet!
Flame sears the haze, pain burning away the chaos of her memory. The scorching heat, purging all illusion, returns the body to its rightful owner, finally allowing her to move freely.
So this is what it feels like for a soul to be scorched. I finally understand why so many fear hell. Adele, you fool! Tell your pet to stop at once! Do you wish to die with me? No, I don't. Not right now, Felicien. So why don't you drop the diamond? I can already guess your response. You keep dreaming! This diamond belongs to me! Not even death can steal it from me! Listen to you. You'd make an excellent tavernier.
Felicien's anger only grows, her left hand clutching the diamond tighter still, as the flames crawl further up her body inch by inch.
Now let's see if fire can separate true from false, Felicien.
Flashbanged. Plot French people are really weird. True. You are joining at like the end of this chapter or this story, so
Will there be time for a nap later?
utterly stubborn can you be? False era is ending. If you intend to continue to exist in this one to come, you must surrender your body to me. Basically what's going on right now is
It is here with the
I found my target.
clear these.
eliminate what is false.
Liberato dal fratello.
Icarus, eyes on the target.
Essentially what's going on right now is that this girl on the very right was being possessed by her. Basically.
That went smooth.
Exactly.
Yeah, actively at the final boss stage. You will always have a place in my heart. No need for Professor writes one last line, snaps his notebook shut, and reaches under his coat. His fingers grip his oldest friend, the protector revolver.
Senegal's personality wasn't entirely consumed. She's managed to regain control of her body.
I don't think that's how you hold a pistol.
Even a spirit as strong-willed as Felicien lacks the ability to completely dominate another. Perhaps I was wrong to shift focus from the power of the collective unconscious.
There is no need for that, Professor.
Her spirit returns. She raises her hand and nudges the barrel away from Adele.
Even were you to interfere, the outcome would remain unchanged. You are but a pebble in the course of the stream of fate. Wait with me a little longer. Things may just take an unexpected turn.
You saw something, didn't you?
Quite the contrary. I see nothing. And that is what fascinates me most of all.
You're fired, Adele! You reckless, foolish would-be Joan of Arc!
Felicien's form convulses violently. Without a vessel to cling to, she's nothing but a drifting soul, shadow, a failed actress dragged off stage.
That's almost flattering. But this is nothing compared to what you did to Celia.
She picks up the diamond that rolled away during the struggle.
Adele, hurry! Turn your fire on the diamond! Silence!
Her figure flickles as Felicien lifts her hand. Then, with only a twist of her wrist, the alien outline melts away.
Stop this, Felicien!
There's no time to check on her friend. Instead, she grips the blue diamond so hard that she imagines it could break. Only the real remains, also would burn away to ash. This charade must finally be put to rest.
Par le feu est purifié. You disgusting hypocrites! Don't you dare wag that finger at me! You may fool everyone else, but not me. I know you better than anyone. I know your true colors. Deny it all you want, but our souls are entwined. Because deep down, you and I are just alike. Take pride in it, girl. Boosting me will be your greatest achievement. Be honest now. No need to play pretend as you did with Celia. All that time, you let her keep writing those letters, knowing full well that your parents were long dead. How wickedly false indeed. No, I just...
I wish she would do that to me. I mean, cold fingers tighten, blurring the line between the living and the dead.
She shared her deepest hopes and dreams with you through those make-believe adventures, but you ignored them. What's there to envy about a cursed bloodline? I suppose you kept her as a salve to your dreary, miserable life. You really thought you could fool the world into thinking taxi driving was your highest ambition? Don't act like... you know me.
She gasped for breath, forcing out a strained protest.
But I do know you. I know each and every one of your wicked thoughts better than you do. She told you to burn the diamond, but you secretly desired it. You craved your place in this adventure. Your death. Who could blame you for triggering the curse? You weren't chasing treasure, not by choice, not like your parents. All of this to pretend you are unwillingly caught up in this adventure. You even get to play the savior. And oh, how your dear little friend fits the role of a damsel in distress. All you need is a villain. And that's where I came in, just as you wished. Of all people in Paris, why did I come to you? Have you given it even the slightest thought?
Muscle and bone grind and twist beneath her crushing grip.
Admit it, Adele. You wanted me to hurt Celia. You wanted to kill her.
Adele uses all her strength to turn Celia's face, finding it frozen in shock.
You're lying. Ah, yes. Lies. She lied to you too, Adele. You really are a perfect duo. Two little liars keeping secrets from one another. Allow me to reveal another secret. Destroying this diamond will bring an end to more than just me. It will end her as well. Though perhaps, without her, you might at last be free. That's not... true.
She looks at Celia again. Here's the same plea she's heard 100 times before.
Don't listen to her, Adele. You must destroy the diamond. The depths of myth must not be unleashed.
Lose your friends or lose the city. What will it be, Mademoiselle Tavernier? What am I saying? I have no intention of giving you the chance to decide. I am not about to die again.
She lowers her head, for no other reason than to indulge in her suffering. But what she sees instead is a crooked smile. We're playing a story-based game, fair. With the teeth clenched in defiance.
Damn it!
Cian recoils, shoving Adele away. Adele, anticipating the next play perfectly, rolls twice and lands on her feet.
Funny that. Huh. I I'm not ready to die, either.
I think this game is like the only visual novel type thing that I do consistently play. He doesn't look back at Celia. Those anxious eyes burn hotter than any flame of truth. The shell of Felician peels away completely, and without warning, a massive shadow takes form at the tip of the Eiffel Tower.
I won't let you get away.
And boss time. Now I have to actually play the video game.
Will there be time for a nap later?
Yeah, there's no auto.
Do you really believe you can escape this? Escape me? Soldiers? Shape-shifting? My dear, foolish Adele, you are but a grain of sand before the tides of fate. What good could possibly come from fighting me? The rift is widening. We have to stop her. Those monsters, they're forming some sort of shield.
All story? Not all story. It is mostly VN, but there is actual gameplay.
Allez, Adele, think!
It's so funny just saying Etsy auditory.
Candy. Plan A. Give it a little what?
I'll show you.
A mice pass.
Icaros, find your mark.
Let's not make a scene out of it. Candy. It is heat plated, no?
I found my target.
Purge the impurities. Leave me alone, you phantoms.
Now!
Why are we in Paris? I will probably have to redo this as this team does not have a healer, but
If the depths of myth is nothing more than a sea of collective unconscious, then the creatures born from it must be mere reflections.
I'll show you.
Wait for the right moment. Into the darkness.
Give it a little butter.
Addio, straniero. Liberato dal fratello.
That is quite rude, no?
one's pretty good.
Is that evil
They
little
usually
flame
are in this game.
scary?
And like, 2 of the songs for this game quite literally won awards at music festivals.
Open.
Yeah, we should just restart this with a healer.
Straight to the point.
Oh,
I like that.
beat me.
Let's not make a scene out of it. Do you really? What? The rift. Those. Ale.
And next I'm gonna play TO2.
Let's kill time together.
This is not a good team composition, but it should not matter.
Freaking dumbass.
Do you really believe?
And
What? The rift. Those. Ale.
just skip the dialogue.
Give it a little.
Wait for the right.
Harmless. Sterilize.
Prey, caught in the woven net.
Oh, hi. Freaking dumbass.
Into the darkness.
Probably have to go first.
Wait for the right moment. Into the darkness.
The tremors of fate.
New level up. Also came out nice. Yeah, I did see the GD Awards video. I haven't voted or anything yet, but seeing Jinxie in the Geometry Dash Awards video was incredibly funny.
Freaking dumbass.
A glimpse beneath the veil.
Wear gloves.
It's actually about to write. I mean, it depends. Because Jinxie is like certainly the most popular streamer to have touched the game. But depending on how many of his viewers actually stayed in the community. Because usually with like trends like that, it tends to not have a lot of carryover, but
It is
who
heat
knows?
treated, no?
Wait for the right moment.
Cette entoure révèle les séphirotes.
I'm losing my patience.
When GD streamers just stream plays GD, yeah. You know, genuinely, I think it all comes down to how much of his audience actually stayed in the community.
Let's not make a scene out of it.
Freaking dumbass.
Ideally, I hope he doesn't win the award instead of a GD streamer, but
Open your eyes
who
and
knows?
look around. Can you not see what these miserable people want?
Into the darkness. Wait for the right moment.
Eliminate what is false. Leave me alone, you phantoms.
It will be over before you feel it. You see it coming. That was your last chance.
Freaking dumbass.
I do not need all of these adaptive
The
things.
depths of myth is nothing more than a sea of collective unconscious. The mere reflection.
Sterilize. Dérive dans les flots des séphirotes. Comme l'a scellé le destin.
Into the darkness.
I'm losing my patience.
A ripple stirred. The overflow of the Sephiroth.
Non voltarti indietro. Liberato dalla paura. That was your last chance.
Freaking dumbass.
Patience.
I'm losing my patience.
Really do not need all of these. I'm just going to keep them. There's too many.
Purge the
Little bit of a
impurities.
waste of a turn,
Eliminate what is false.
but it just keeps stacking.
Ow! Quite rude.
I'm losing my patience.
glimpse.
Wait for the right moment.
Dérive dans le flot des séphiroth.
It's playing to remind me I'm lonely.
Wear gloves.
Skill issue. I mean, so am I, but
Tout révèle des séphiroth.
skill issue still.
Liberato dal fratello.
Prey, caught in the woven net.
Get out of here!
Y'all shit, skill issue. It's your hardest. I'm pretty sure, like, technically the hardest that I've actually beaten is, like, Crazy 2.
Freaking dumbass!
I definitely have better feats than that. I have like 41 on Requiem or something. Something around there. 41-ish. But I do not actually commit to beating levels as much as I should.
Give it a little butter.
I'm ready.
Extreme Moon this year. I make no promises.
Eliminate what is false.
I'll find another Extreme Moon and get 50% on then quit.
Go! 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 Puppies!
Magma Pound. Nice.
Coglione.
Freaking dumbass!
It is heat-treated. No? Give it a little butter.
Wear gloves.
Eliminate what
Stay
is
with
false.
Niwa. Or now I can just specifically avoid Niwa to make sure that you're not right.
Freaking dumbass!
Coglione.
Quite rude, you know?
Ow! I'm losing my patience!
So it sounds like a skill issue.
It is heat-treated. No?
Comme l'a scellé le destin.
Sterilized.
The tremors of fate.
Freaking dumbass!
I'm nobody. Just a tour guide from Paris who can handle a car. And tell truth from lies.
I'm being forced to ult.
Par le feu est purifié. Stop this, Felicienne. You're no master of this city. You're not even the master of yourself.
Voilà donc
Easy
ceci.
video game.
Atteindre la fin. Non la prophétie, mais par mes propres mains.
French jump scare.
She's going to destroy the key, Beryl.
Makes you enjoy it? I will probably try it out.
If I don't intervene, all I've worked for will come to nothing. Give me one good reason I shouldn't shoot.
Why do you hold the gun like that, dude? That
The
seems
rift of the
unsafe. You are
archive of
going to shoot
imagery
off your finger.
has shown no signs of closing, Professor. Look up again. Watch closely.
Lauren Russell lifts his head. The city in the sky drifts closer, its edge scraping the horizon.
The diamond has already served its
On
purpose.
extreme, yeah.
It has torn the rift open. The depths of myth is trickling down over us as we speak.
The only The only extreme that I'm certain that I do not want to do for my first one is ACU, simply because that's literally what everyone does. Look cool holding gun. It doesn't even look cool, it looks extremely silly.
Let's see what more the little gemstone can do in her hands.
Adele wipes the blood from the blue diamond with her thumb. Before she decides, she has to be sure of one thing.
Celia, you said you'd buy me a good luck necklace after you publish your
okay?
paper.
The barrel looks stupid.
Will you keep that promise?
I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be like he's trying to hide it in his sleeve, but it kind of just does not really work in this situation. I mean, the city is quite literally folding in on itself. I feel like any subtlety is kind of out of the window. She lowers her head, blood diluted with tears, and sweat runs down her face, dripping onto the diamond.
You're too cruel, Adele. Why didn't you just tell me? I wouldn't have had to write all those silly letters.
Strained, awkward smile twists her lips.
Will I see you again? I'm not sure.
Her eyes land on Felician, unconscious beside her. Time is running out. Never do ACU. At last, Celia steps forward. Like when they were children, she places her hand up over Adele, helping her close her fit.
The art of resurrection is elusive and unknown. I don't know what will happen after the diamond is destroyed. What Felicienne said, it was just speculation. There's no more time, Adele. Make your decision. Now.
Adele listens, motionless. After a few failed attempts, she forces out the words.
You know what? Felicienne was right. I am a foolish, pathetic hypocrite. But she still doesn't know all that much.
She steadies her breath, but her next sentences spill out without any
You were
filter.
never the damsel in distress. No, you're the hero. The adventurer. You were the one who uncovered all the clues. You were the first to embark on this journey. You're more of a tavernier than I'll ever be, Sissy.
Hand holding Adele's tightens once more. Celia sighs softly, helplessly, and Adele hears her laugh. The ending of this specific story, like, there's still like 2 more things. Like every 2 or 3 months ago, there's a new story.
Don't be silly, Adele.
It is
That never mattered
continuous.
to me. It wasn't the tales of gemstones or adventures that drew me to the Tavernier family. It was you.
Me?
You've always been so driven and sure of yourself. Even when we were kids, you never hesitated, never looked back. I wish I could live without regrets like you do.
That laugh, tears through her trembling heart, but it keeps beating. Scarred but alive.
Stay that way, Adele, just as you are.
She bites out the words like an oath or demand.
Well, maybe not completely without regrets. That's asking the impossible. But if you hesitate now, I'll be disappointed.
Celia smiles one last
So
time.
go on. Follow your art, my dear friend.
I'm gonna go try a new one now.
I believe in you.
Good luck. She pats Adele's shoulder and lets go. Sound fades, so does her breath. Only the heartbeat remains. All the waiting, torment, pursuit, struggle have come down to an end. Every ounce of hope, hatred, sorrow, and forgiveness has been poured out. He has no other
Par le
choice.
feu, le feu est purifié.
Flame is just another new transformation. But now, let's expose what's real. Whatever the disguise, their true natures are revealed. It's both substance and change. The consuming flames surge upwards, devouring the French blue. Adele feels her hand grow heavy as a familiar smoky quartz reappears in her palm. The French blue doesn't fade. A single gem becomes two. Image and matter part ways, and neither returns to its origin.
How? How can it still be here?
Par le feu est purifié.
Flashbanged. In the blaze, falsehood crumbles and truth remains. The translucent blue diamond endures, proving its unshakable reality.
I burned the beast of Gévaudan. I even burned Felicienne. So why can't I burn this diamond? It is from the depths of myth, isn't it?
Surely it can't survive your fire. It isn't possible. It's only a symbol.
A primordial symbol, yes. That is precisely why it survives.
The diviner affirms her words.
The French blue is both abstract and concrete. An iconic symbol held deep in the collective imagination of our society. No matter how many imitations or counterfeits may exist, none will ever take its place. It is eternally transcendent, unconditionally pure. Its existence can never truly be destroyed. You have done all you can, Adele. Bravo.
Adele listens, confused. She's changed nothing, and yet she's praised. Barry continues to descend, the twin Eiffel Towers crossing at the tips. Like a ladder folding away, heaven and earth draws closer. Celia, Felicienne grow transparent, stripped away by the wind.
But I failed to destroy the diamond. Celia and Felicienne are...
Adele can't go on, but she sees Beryl smile. The same smile she gave long ago in that divination saloon. The version of her in that moment, smiling now.
Countless streams converge and intertwine here in this moment. An unstoppable downpour is coming. And in it, you are a remarkably stalwart droplet. Your struggle has at last reached its conclusion. The rain. It is about to fall.
I'm sure I'll be fine. There's never any bad symbolism with rain in this game.
What a cruel storm. So far, the story has followed along a classic direction. Broom walked the hero's journey, but just as it seemed that it might end with triumph, down came the storm. This is the 5th joke fate has played on me.
I have no love for the
I
storm
must be
either.
honest with you. There is something in it that I like. As dreadful as it may be to stand before a future I cannot foresee, I feel something else. Perhaps you might call it hope for someone born with my abilities. There is a strange beauty in moments like these. To know how it feels to know nothing.
You're hoping this storm will break fate's course?
Yes. Though I understand, it may come at a great price. Ah. Perhaps that is why the Vigile Bureau and the Foundation have kept such a keen eye on me. Perhaps they think me one of those storm advocates. But why would I advocate for it? I have never asked for it. All I have done is try to understand it.
You know what? Before I finish the last two, because I think it might. I might. But before that, it's 3 left. So I think I'll miss out on like 1 today. So before that, I'm just gonna gamble instead of at the end of the stream. Completely fresh on pity. So how many do I have? 36, 12, 148. About 156, I think. So it is guaranteed. Just hopefully get lucky. Can you please share your drops? No. I might be homeless after this. 5-star. $20. 30. That's a lot of 5 stars. 40. You're hungry. It'll be fine. I've already lost count. It's like 50-ish. Alright, I'm gonna start doing single ones now, because I think that's 60. Treat your viewers disrespectful. Not my problem. You want
Здравствуйте.
to?
Don't panic, my lord.
I mean, clearly all we need is just to win the 50-50. I just beat Vince.
This place is quite
Is that live? I wish I would have watched it
It's
live.
rainy season.
It's gotta be soon.
Good day.
Where's the 6-star?
Hi, I'm here. I'm in.
There it is. Please just let me win the 50-50. Been way too long since I actually won a 50-50. I've just been getting lucky anyways. I want one 50-50.
I am Druvis III. It's my pleasure to meet you. You said I didn't look very pleased? How about now?
I'm really gonna do it this time. Still have 80 more. It is guaranteed, but that unfortunate. It's another 10. 20. 30. 40. Thankfully, I don't really want to freak or Marsha too much. I mean, I'll probably try, but not enthusiastic about either of them. A lot of diggers. They think that's 60 again. You're broke. I'm not broke yet. Gameplay.
Hi there. I am on leave.
Greetings, madam.
I think
I'm
that's
here.
60. I think that's 6-star. There we go. Guaranteed.
If anyone here needs a lift, you know who to call. I may not have driven much outside of Paris, but if I can survive those roundabouts, I can handle just about anything. Just tell me where to go and consider it done.
That took a lot more than I wanted it to. You can just buy another 6-star now. How many do I have? 17. No guarantee if you lost it. I mean, there are a lot of gacha games like that that are out there. 17. 44-ish. Yeah, 44. I still have 44 pulls. Or I can just buy his hold.
Silence often holds truths far
think I'll
greater
rate the gacha.
than any words. I appreciate you letting it speak. There are things which are more easily revealed to me in the quiet.
I mean, Rit gacha game is just Enfield. Enfield has driven me to hard pity twice. I refuse to believe it's not rigged. Got a 100 chance, 1 out of 10. Unfortunately, that is illegal. I mean, I say unfortunately, but like, not really.
Bonjour, Burton. I like your hat. I have one as well. So it seems they...
Just bribe the investors to overlook. Like, true. What are they gonna do? Charge you with a crime? That's one of my yeah, there.
Bonjour.
Good sleep.
Aloha!
Have good
Bonjour.
sleep.
Ni hao. Bonjour, Burton. I like your hat. I have one as well.
This one's been sleeping at 1 a.m. I slept at 1 a.m. yesterday. That is an improvement.
Nice move. Nice move. Fight for the unarmed. The sword is drawn.
Bodyguard! Where are the bodyguards? I've already said that Sotheby doesn't need a bodyguard.
Well, here we are, ending up in places we would never choose for ourselves. But if nothing can be changed, then we must make the best of what choices we have. Like bringing light into someone's day. A small purpose I found for myself.
And do I have enough currency? I do. Entirety of redo of healer. Gunpoint. I'm sorry for your loss. Silver is always the worst to farm. First. Buy from here. Not nearly as much as I wanted to. Worst 4 hours ever. Yeah, I'm just gonna buy the rest of these from here. I have plenty of surplus. Do this twice.
Party in the sky and on the air. Shotgun!
The sword is drawn.
Typhon won't give up his friend. Neither will Sotheby.
The sword is drawn. Fight for the unarmed.
Sending down signals from above.
His trumpets sound.
Just like
They
the
had come.
Unbreakable! This is the gift well prepared for you.
The sword is drawn.
That's the sound for a new era.
And once more.
Apologies, but do you?
And unlock the insight to outfit.
Duel with someone fair and square. The sword is drawn.
Typhon won't give up his friend. Neither will Sotheby.
Ha! Never hesitate.
Unbreakable!
One day I really need to go through all these old replays and redo them so they're a little faster. Especially considering this is very obviously like a 1.0 team.
This is the gift well prepared for you.
Need the body.
Leave our ship alone! That's the sound for a new era.
Apologies, but do you have any last wishes?
I love the very obviously 1.0 teams.
Je crois que j'ai toujours su que le destin
French
me
jump scare.
rattraperait, que je ne pourrais pas l'éviter éternellement. Maintenant que c'est arrivé, il est temps de rattraper tout ce que j'ai manqué.
My 2 years of French are coming in handy to remember one of every like 3 words. am going to change back to her I-1 outfit for reasons that I will not be elaborating upon. Time.
Oh, that young lady runs her own ghost hunting business. I do believe it.
Talking about Anne You're the ghost hunting.
Bonjour, Bertin. I like your hat. I have one as well, though it seems they do totally different. If anyone here needs bonjour, Bertin. Good morning. Driving in the city is so much. Bonjour, Bertin. Actors, poets. Honestly,
I heard something about ghost hunting. I want to see if she was.
Oh, you're not two tenants
sharing.
sharing.
Talking on Lee's store. Wait, what?
Will there be time for a nap later? Time for Ondikia and Trent. Oh, that young lady runs her own ghost hunting business. I do believe I might propose a little partnership. I'll let her advertise on my car, and then she can call me for all the shuttle rides her customers might need. It's a brilliant idea, n'est-ce pas?
I think she's talking about wherever she is. There.
Oh, welcome, Waisa!
I do really like when voice lines are referencing other characters. We might just get what we wish for beneath its veil. Without hesitation, Adele rushes to Celia, trying to steady her friend. She talks about Argus. Celia weakly shakes her head, bobbing her. The diviner looks past everyone, toward the darkening sky.
Just as it was meant to be.
What? This ridiculous sight. This distorted Paris.
She smiles too, and lowers her gaze to the world below the tower. The beasts below have donned new costumes, masquerading as humans. The strike becomes a carnival-like parade. More figures pour out from the alleys and buildings, half beast, half humans, joining the wild hunt.
The July column just turned into a billbouquet. The Vert Galant statue replaced with some bizarre lobster. And my friend is disappearing before my eyes. And you're telling me that all this was meant to happen? It's all so meaningless. So absurd.
Is it?
Single world pearls barrel from a trance.
Perhaps you are right, Adele. Thank you for showing me what I could not see. Fate, destiny. It has become nothing more than an absurdity. A tangled mess. This storm should never have come to pass.
If this is an actual storm, then from our perspective the rain is actually going down this time, but it would be going up from the reversed city. That certainly has from lore implications that I am far too stupid to understand.
Storm?
She repeats the word faintly, glancing around. Celia, too weak to speak. Lucien, still unconscious, and Beryl, watching them both in silence. Everyone is spent. Only one delirious actor remains on the stage.
This storm is quite a delightful surprise. Look at this mass hysteria. It's becoming ever more unified. As if some force, some will is drawing them together, controlling them.
So presumably the depths of myth is going to become a lot more important. He stumbles, penning the last stroke in his notebook.
Yes. Yes, I see it clearly now. The world is a stage, a performance with no script, and we have arrived at the moment when the curtain must fall and the scene must shift. This upheaval, this shift we've ushered in, has been intensifying the turmoil of the era. What a marvelous device. It's just the spark we need to ignite a cleansing fire. With this power, we can manipulate the appearance of the storm as we please.
Can someone please just push him off the tower already?
The changes to the mass hysteria. Yes, it's all obvious now. They were born from the collective subconscious. We are mere actors on this stage, for the material world is nothing but a projection of the mind.
Please do not smile like
Their
that.
dialogues are but borrowed lines from ancient scripts. Their passion, their love for life, an oblivious repetition of the same narratives. The play has no script, yet tells the same story. This material world, it is nothing more than a flicker on a cave wall. I've seen it. The ultimate truth. The truth that even the transcendental law feigns to hide. But I've seen it now. I've seen it. The depths of myth itself will also be corrected, just as all the errors of the reality. But who decided which of these errors are wrong to begin with? Or perhaps what is right is essentially an endlessly repeated chain of errors.
My guy is not okay. Bill bends backwards, so sharply it seems as if he would snap in two. The reflected light of the sky, city shimmering a reflection of his manic joy. Dale looks at him, pity flickering across her tired face. The most schizophrenic laugh I've heard.
What's wrong with him? He has seen the fruition of his life's work, and it has driven him mad. But mad or not, none of it will matter soon. This whimsical era, along with the Paris we know, will be washed away in the coming rain.
Yeah, so this is an actual storm. So there's probably some lore implications about how this rain is actually going the right way with the inverted city.
Is this some kind of joke? Am I missing something?
Evil out there than man is. I don't think that there'll be like a greater evil, but I feel like they'll introduce like Manus taking advantage of more natural phenomena to advance their goals.
An era wiped out by a little rain? It doesn't make any sense. No! Celia!
Paris. La ville lumière. La ville de la romance. Une tapisserie de symboles. Elle n'hésite jamais à montrer toutes ses émotions. Les passions chaotiques de points de vue qui s'opposent. Les complots mis en scène dans ces ruelles anciennes et étroites. Parce qu'elle défend ton droit de choisir. de crier ou de te taire, de regarder en arrière ou vers l'avenir, de vivre sous une monarchie ou une république, et une myriade d'idéologies. Tu peux te jeter dans le maelstrom ou en créer un nouveau toi-même.
Celia loves this city so deeply. She knows everything about Paris, from the catacombs to the top of every tower. Celia deserves to live, not me. Why? Why does Celia have to vanish?
Nous nous tenons dans un vaste jardin où les sentiers s'entrecroisent à l'infini, accueillant des bifurcations sans fin, des choix sans fin. Hernani, Notre-Dame, les montgolfières qui flottent au-dessus du palais Saint-Pierre. Ces philosophies trouvent leur forme, circulant de lèvre en lèvre, de cœur en cœur, à travers tous ses habitants. Considérer le destin et la vie avec élégance et légèreté. Voilà le véritable esprit de Paris. Là où les rêves et les imaginaires ne s'effacent jamais, ils t'accompagnent à travers tous les temps et toutes les époques comme un festin qui voyage. Immortel, indestructible.
No!
Let's kill this shit.
What more is there for me to seek in this meaningless, inferior world? The true world, the one that matters, has already descended. Voila. See that? The clearest, most perfect water at the bottom of the archive. Now, so close. Almost within reach. In the deepest, most pristine layer of our joint consciousness.
Éternellement vrai, éternellement gravé dans l'esprit.
The rift is closing. The storm will now correct the faults of this era. The city of light descending from the sky, the phantoms walking among the living, and the legendary beasts roaming the streets. They will all vanish. The mad have fulfilled their wish. The play has come to an end. Everything once in chaos will be brought back to order.
No! Beryl!
The hand clamps tied around Beryl's ankle.
Ah, you have awakened. Though perhaps it would be better to remain asleep. It may spare you some pain.
I am no coward, Beryl.
He gasps, though no air, no wind can fill
But
what's
you
left.
have to fix this. You have to do something. Tell me how to change this. Just a hint. I refuse to vanish like this. To disappear after finally clawing my way back.
Beryl lifts her foot and steps forward toward, without concern. Lucian's fingers close desperately on the empty air.
Those worthless grovelers who can't even use arcane skills. They deserve to die, not me. This world belongs to us. Don't you dare turn your back on me, Beryl Buanish. I will report every moment of this to the Guiding One.
The retreating footsteps pause.
I saw what you did to Laurent Roseau. You drove him to his death. You've never been loyal to anyone. You're nothing but a soulless profiteer. You care for nothing. You never believed in any of the principles of Manus Vindicte. You never wanted to bring back the beautiful world we once had, did you?
The sound of familiar steps approaches again, stopping right in front of her.
How amusing. You seek my help, yet accuse and threaten me in the same breath. Do you think you speak to me from a position of strength? What would you do if our positions were reversed, dear Felicien?
Beryl looks down at Felicien, as if examining a rare creature writhing in a deadly trap.
There is nothing more to say. It has been a pleasure, Madame.
Before Beryl can move, Felicien trembles at a faint, broken sentence. She lowers her head, prostrating. Droplets slide from her hair and vanish into the dust.
Please, help me, Berrine. I don't want to die.
Très bien.
Beryl nods, straightens, and asks her final question. But this time, her translucent gaze settles on Adele.
What do you think, Adele? Should she be saved, or pay for what she has done with her life?
Probably the last day. Leave literally just one more for next time. Should be fine, because I'll just do the joint stream again. You are the protagonist, the star, the hero. Trust me, no one can resist the spotlight. The hero's journey.
Sounds like you're just trying to pass the burden on to me. Whether she lives or dies, the weight ends up on my shoulders, doesn't it?
The question is more direct than expected. Beryl thinks over the words and nods again.
In many ways, you two are alike. Neither of you can stand by as fate attempts to pull you down its path. You fight. It is no wonder that she could reach into the depths of your mind. Now, her very existence is in your hands. You will not have another chance like this.
She reaches out her hand.
Your friend and the original Felicien perished in the same way. It is likely, then, that she has returned to the depths of myth. Should Felicien live, she may become the key to discovering the truth of that realm. And in time, you may even find a way to bring your friend back. Yet, should she die, you will have taken a fitting revenge, and her torment of your body will end at last.
Swear it then. Swear that every word you just said is true.
One pair of earnest eyes meets another, calm and unflinching.
You ask for something beyond what I am capable of. As you know, Arcanum has its limits. There is no absolute way to prove one's intentions or words, just as I cannot see all ends as clearly as I once did. Time is ticking. Give me the diamond now, or lose this opportunity forever.
Belle hesitates and raises her arm. Felicien is silent, Or perhaps she can no longer speak. She lowers her head. That proud defiance she once carried is gone. Irritation, exhaustion, and aimless rage wash over her. In the end, it all becomes a sigh.
Take it. Save her.
Diamond drops in the barrel's palm.
Merci beaucoup. You have led me to the answer. I will respond with the sincerity it deserves. As I have said before, your fates have converged. Felicienne, your journey through the spiritual realm has reached its end. But you still have a place in the crown of the material world. Now, the Numa that has reached the edge of one world must begin anew in the next. Take this, Adele, an accolade for your adventure.
An accolade.
It's back in her hand. Stained with blood, warm with tears. The last thing she still owns.
Merci. But your eyes.
Please do not worry yourself. It seems I have walked this shoreline too long. I have grown too accustomed to watching its flow. The more I think I see through fate, the more vulnerable I become to it. Still, I chose to watch one final time. Just this once.
He smiles and points to the diamond, clutched in Adele's hand.
It makes for a fine imitation. Your flame separated the French blue from the smoky quartz it had inhabited. I simply gave it a new vessel, a clear quartz. It was the best that I could manage. I hope it will suffice. And I hope both you and Felicienne will be satisfied with it.
Will she wake up soon? And when that happens, will I still see her image in my hallucinations like before?
You will suffer no more hallucinations. And she will awaken again. In time. Yet you will be the sole master of your body. She is but a soul quietly bound to it. So long as neither of you strays too far from the other, her soul should remain whole.
Its edges cut into her fingers. He feels the veins in her fingertips tighten, pulling at her heart. Everything unfolds as foretold. Even the French blue fulfills its destined curse, entangling its barrel like a shadow.
The rain is about to fall. We must go. By dawn tomorrow, this world will be washed clean. I must admit, I enjoyed this ending of yours. But whether you continue to the next chapter is up to you.
But when the show ends, the audience must leave. Bale has always obeyed that rule. It's not about to change.
Madame Boiniche!
Welcome
Madame
to stream.
Boiniche, forgive me.
Hope you're doing
Do
well.
you know the theory of evolution? Humankind evolved from apes. I don't understand the science, but in short, we all came from monkeys. But then, Where did that monkey come from? Are we all just a copy of some ancient thing? And if we keep tracing back, how did life even begin on Earth? Can we ever find that original spark of life? Is it even possible? What I'm trying to say is, things rarely have a single clear cause. The birth of life is complex. It can be influenced by all kinds of factors. Maybe that applies to fate as well. So, whatever happens, I don't intend for my story to end anytime soon.
Friends, home, curses, prophecies. Everything she's ever hoped for or fought to achieve means nothing against the rain. If only one explanation, he'll seize it. Even if it's just a fragile thread of silk.
Please, take me with you. There must be a way to avoid this storm you spoke of.
The shouts, Taffany or Chris may already be in motion. This is the goal fate intended, a goal worth dying for. The rain washes everything away, ending her long wait. As ordinary life fades away, her venture truly begins.
I'll help you find jewels in return. Answers, anything. Whatever it is you seek.
A generous offer. To honor your sincerity, I shall give you an answer. What is it you wish to know?
The truth about the storm.
She answers honest. She answers without hesitation.
I need to understand it so I can bring back my friends.
Including Felicienne.
I wouldn't call her a friend. But for her to simply vanish... that's just... too merciful for her.
The diviner listens to every word, then nods.
Would you still accompany me? Knowing we may gain nothing in the end?
I would. You can't just sit around waiting for something terrible to happen, can you?
The little dragon climbs onto her shoulder, spits out a fireball.
Indeed. I suppose there will never be an age lacking those who chase gemstones and answers about their fate. Perhaps a jewel hunter is exactly what my little establishment needs.
Which way do we go, Madame Boiniche?
Forward. Through the crowd. Allow me to guide you.
I'm just glad to be of service, Madame. I hope you have a pleasant journey.
Vale takes a final, wistful look at the reveal. The city is just the place where she keeps herself. A jewelry box, made to hold a precious crystal. Still, she decides to remember it just a little longer. Enough. She leans back in the passenger seat and closes her eyes.
For a long while going forward, I may not be able to divine with the same precision I once had. Yet this feeling of not seeing has a comfort of its own. If our fate truly is guided by a higher being, I must imagine they are blind.
The radio begins to play.
I hope that when I awake, you will have reached your destination. It was then that I decided to help Broom one last time. There was risk in my choice. I could not see what the consequences would be. Still, I succeeded, and the rewards were most generous. Many suspected that I had planned it from the start. A common accusation made of diviners, of course. Thank you for your concern. I am doing well, though the future now comes to me through an ever-thickening haze. Though, I should say, I find myself welcoming the lack of clarity. I am now able to watch my daughter grow, to observe her, and feel true surprise in every step she takes. If there is anything to take away from Broom's story, I would suggest this. Sometimes, good can come from being blind to fate's path. How exciting it must be to arrive in this world knowing nothing, and, after a long, beautiful journey, realize just how much there is still to discover.
You know, if Adele and Felicienne kind of just like share a body, do you think Felicienne could like take control of her hand and... I should stop talking. Sharing secrets is how conspiracies form. Interrogation room.
So, let me get this straight. The fifth storm was brought forth by Manus Vindicte, and you witnessed the process firsthand. Based on your testimony, Miss Beryl Baunish wasn't an accomplice of the Manus, and she even saved your life.
Yes.
The mist clears from the black mirror, revealing the witness beneath it was never a lie. Probably.
And after that, what happened?
I followed Madame Boanish's advice and made it to a shelter that could resist the storm. The rain got heavier and heavier along the way, but thankfully we made it there just in time. It's such a shame my little cab didn't have room for anyone else. I know that there's still a Paris out there, but it's no longer my Paris. Everything I loved there was washed away in the rain. Just as the prophecy said.
The storyteller captures story with a bitter laugh, leaving the room quiet.
And the rest, you already know. Thanks to Madame Boanish, I wasn't left on the streets alone. The neighborhoods I knew, the people I once recognized, they've all changed. But at least I have my car. In any case, I still prefer driving the streets to staying in some cozy room. Madame Boanish's work keeps her on the move, so I've been helping her since then. We even went to Delhi to sell her topazes. Oh, and I met her daughter there, Matilda. She's nothing like her mother. Everything she feels is written plainly on her face. To be honest, I get along better with her. Madame Boanish, she's changed too.
She pauses.
She feels more real now. More alive.
Your conversation continues for some time before ending, until, after the sound of departing footsteps, silence returns.
It
This
seems
room
Miss
again.
Boanish is in the clear, based on the witness's testimony.
Chapter
She
4,
claims
prison
Beryl Boanish
again.
saved her and has remained at her side for years. If there were anything suspicious going on, she would have noticed.
I wouldn't be so sure.
Voice comes from the shadowed corner, Throughout the inquiry, his superior kept
You
silent.
don't trust the lie detector results? Isn't this the most advanced top-of-the-line model?
Advanced or not, machines can fail. I prefer to trust my instincts.
Black Ibis steps out from the dark, wrapping her knuckles on that costly top-of-the-line model on the table.
And mine are telling me she's hiding something.
About the fifth storm?
That, and the fact that Madame Boanish returned so abruptly. After the ninth storm, she vanished without a trace. Who would have thought? She would stroll back in out of nowhere, acting as if nothing happened, with some big revelation in hand.
The corridor is empty, but for one still figure.
Unbelievable. One sloppy mistake after another. You'd have been less conspicuous if you'd just written liar all over your face. You should count yourself lucky I covered for you.
Groom hadn't planned to answer, but the voice is incessant.
Are you expecting a thank you from me, Felicienne? Don't think I don't know. You just don't want your own secrets exposed. And didn't I tell you to stop talking to me like this while we're on Foundation grounds? Who knows who might be eavesdropping on us?
And I told you that I can hear you perfectly well without you mouthing the words. Is that really so hard to understand?
And if I slip up subconsciously? I suppose you might have forgotten what it feels like to have a mouth.
A cold snort crawls from her left arm, rattles around her skull.
Always so rude to me, while you offer nothing but praise and fawning to that woman. You ought to have listened to me, gone to meet the Guiding One and pledged your loyalty. But you didn't, because you are, and always have been, a stubborn fool. Fine, side with the Foundation if you want. Call it ignorance, call it short-sightedness. Should I expect anything less from such rabble? But staking our lives on that woman? That is something far more than simply foolish. Do you really trust her so much?
The complaining voice in her head receives a curt reply.
I do. I believe in Madame Boanish. She'll prove I made the right choice.
A knock on the door. A pause. The chief of staff voice from within.
Who is it?
It's me, Vartin. I've come to check on the status of my field mission application. Is now not a good time?
Usually, the door opens right away. But this time she waits a little longer.
Please, come in, Bertin.
She pushes open. A stranger sits on the guest sofa.
We finally meet, Miss Verton. Matilda has told me much about you.
The name of an ordinary classmate of an old classmate resurfaces. The woman's refined features blur with another livelier.
Then you must be Madame Beryl Boanish.
I see we can skip the formalities.
Her smile is warm and gentle, but her eyes don't match.
You have seen the golden thread, have you not?
Ordinary equals old. It's close enough. They both start with an O. honestly might be my new favorite story chapter. Either this or chapter 7. But did end up finishing today. Last one was shorter than I was expecting it to be. Now that I've actually finished this in like a month, I have 2 weeks to actually play other games. Oh, I can see him. I mean, how would that even work, considering they're like in the same body? Just like grab a mirror. Hopefully I now have 2 weeks to actually play other video games now. A little bit of a break from this one. Technically, like, ending's like 7 minutes early, but it's close enough. Gets the gem. Yeah, good story. Trying to think of... Well, there is one game that I'm planning to stream. Thank you for watching. So Yasumi.